A little bit of a stunner up the road a little bit. Golden State
Totally.
beating Denver. What is your problem? No Steph, no Draymond. Obs, 128-117. Pajemski, 18, 15,
There you go,
9.
Pods.
Okay, Jokic finishes with 35, 20, and 12. Obviously, that's going to happen. But Denver's now lost since Jokic's return to the Thunder, Pistons, Knicks, Cavs, Clippers.
Are they a worse team?
And
Are they
now
a
the
worse
Warriors.
team?
I'm gonna say, you guys, Jokic overrated. Just kidding. I'm not saying that. But it does. We just finished. We started the show with MVP talks.
No.
Come on, guys.
The guy had 35, 20, and we got
Here's what I'm doing.
12.
All I'm saying is Cade. Well, I'm like the pro Cade person. That
Me
just
too.
means that Cade should automatically at least be above Jokic. Can we agree with this?
After this, yeah.
I don't even
Yes.
think this is I don't even think it's an MVP conversation to me. Like, we can't have both. We can't talk about how strong the West is and how strong the East is starting to become.
That's true.
And then we have teams that not having success. Like, nobody is dominating anybody right now. So if we're going to say that the Nuggets or even Jokic is overrated, we're going to have to make a case for a lot of different guys because, you know, basically from 3 all the way to 7, all of these teams in the Western Conference pretty much have identical records. That should tell you about the strength of scheduling, the strength of the conferences, and all of those things. And nobody said that that Denver was immune to those problems, right? Like, so they're running to teams' best shots, especially when you know you're coming into a game with a guy that can go get 30 and 20 any given night. You're going to get team's best punch, even though you're not the defending champion. And so I just think it's a matter of good basketball being played around the league. Nothing other than that.
And also, no Aaron Gordon, no Peyton Watson.
Just a positive person.
That is such a positive answer.
Peyton Watson's been one of the hottest players in the NBA. He didn't play last night. Aaron Gordon.
Let me find something crazy to say. All right.
Yeah, work on that one.
This team is not whole. When they are whole,
That's
they're
fair.
dangerous. And again, there's going to be bumps and bruises along the way for every single team. There's going to be ups and downs. This team is going to go through that as well. But we can't sit here. The guy had 35, 20, and 12.
I know, but we just said it's not about their personal stats.
I know.
It's
I'm
about
just saying, like, we can't even go down that road.
I'm going down.
They're on
that
a
road.
slide and haven't moved an inch.
Yeah, like
They've
they're
been
fine.
consistently in third
Guys,
place all season.
First of all, you guys know that Nikola Jokic is my second favorite player in this league. Okay, so for me to say this is a pretty big deal. And I still think,
Does Wemby one?
of course, Cade Cunningham should be above
Is Cade
Jokic.
3?
Yeah, Cade's 3. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty transparent. Like, let's be honest here.
But also, I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
And if somebody was to argue with you on the other side of the other flip of the coin, I think that would be fair to
Actually,
say.
no, it wouldn't. It would be wrong, and I'd walk away from that argument. I don't want to hear it. Aaron Gordon, as we all know, seems to be a bit of the heart and soul. He's been out, the hamstring injury. Maybe March is what we're looking at. What do you expect when he comes back?
I mean, like you just said, he is the heart and soul of this team. He gives them such a different look where they can go small ball, play him at 5. They can go bigger and play him at the 4. He's such a versatile player. You can play through him. He can set the screen. Like, he is kind of that glue guy that just makes them that much better. We know how good Jokic is. You know he's going to get his numbers. Jamal Murray, first-time All-Star, he's going to be consistently scoring 20, 25, 30 points a game. But when you get that 28 and 6 from Aaron Gordon, and that's what Peyton Watson's kind of been doing in his absence. They're just that much better. That provides their bench, to go less deep and to have that main 6, 7 guys play. Christian Brown's now back as well for a while now. So, like, this team is fully getting healthy. I think they're going to be just fine. But, yes, they are a much better basketball team with a healthy Aaron Gordon.
Lou, this is weird. So Warriors fans have been suggesting that the team should shut Steph Curry down. Mind you, they're in 8th right now for the rest of the season, and Kerr's response to that was basically, hey, we're still playing for a lot. So, like,
Hey,
it's
Warriors
kinda weird.
fans, be careful what you ask for. We talk about a 37-year-old man,
Yeah.
and if you want him to sit out the rest of the season, be very mindful of how much more basketball that you can possibly see of Steph Curry. And also, what Coach Kerr just said, there's a lot of meaningful basketball to be played. So we've gotten into this culture of, we're not going to win a championship, shut it down. No, it's about building good habits.
Crazy.
It's about showing young guys good habits, and it's about just doing your job. And I know this isn't something that Steph Curry has asked for himself, and these are the fans talking, and so I won't criticize him for this particular take. But be careful what you ask for. We're talking about a guy that's in the latter stages of his career, And it's a lot of good basketball to be played. We want to see Steph Curry on the floor as much as possible. So no, you never know. If you have a puncher's chance, you have a chance, and they do. They're still in the running to make a playoff slot, and that gives you an opportunity. If you have Steph Curry in uniform, it gives you an opportunity. So I don't know where they get off on this idea of shutting him down for the rest of the season because of what? Because you're not having the perfect season?
Because you don't think you can win it all?
That sounds ridiculous to me.
That's the problem with today's games. Like, what message would that send to the young guys in that locker room? Like, hey, we're not the favorite to win a championship, so let's sit down our Steph Curry, our All-NBA, every all-world player, and what? Just be okay with losing, just accepting losing because you're not the favorite to win a championship. I hate that, and especially this team with young guys like
with a win like last
and
night,
Will
too.
Richard and Moody. Like, those guys are still developing habits and trying to get a name for themselves in this league. You don't just shut down Steph Curry because you're not the favorite to win. That is soft.
It's not like, it's not a 22-year-old who you're
However,
salvaging.
These are fans talking.
Yeah.
They don't know no better.
But you know what, though?
They see that draft. They see that monster.
These are
top
fans
6
talking. They don't know any better.
Coming.
So let's not criticize Coach Kerr or Steph about this.
No, nothing to do with them. I'm just saying
nothing to do with them.
I am the
thought
spokesperson
process
for the fans, and I think
thought
that's
process is whack.
Yeah, that's
it
silly.
is. Fans,
and I'm not sure how much of a fan of running back Steph Curry is, but he is watching. He did say some nice things to me this All-Star weekend about what we were doing. So shout out to
That's
him.
right. Look at us. We're making it. We're going to take a quick break. We'll run it back on the other side.
Run it up, then run it back. Run it up, run it back. Run it up.